These days are tough, I'm down on luck.
Because I didn't gain much of a bump at first. It's like my body was stopping me till I knew and prepared myself, and then bang, this massive bump came from absolutely nowhere. The whole pregnancy, I didn't want anyone to know. The bigger I got, the more I knew people were going to start to find out. I didn't leave the house till I was about 7 or 8 months pregnant.
She wasn't happy. She kept saying, oh, Mum, I'm only 17. What are people going to think about it? She didn't want to go out. She didn't want anybody to see her. She just seemed to be in her dressing gown all the time. So she did lose her confidence.
It makes me really, really sad. The experience I missed out on, and what a special time. And what people would love to have in life, to be able to experience that, some people can't, and I just kind of just threw that experience away.
The only time I really remember Chloe dressing up, actually putting some makeup on, doing her hair, was the baby shower. And I do remember a photograph of Chloe, and she had this lovely cream skirt and top on, and her hair was done. And I thought, wow, that's the first time I've seen you make an effort. So, you know, it sort of broke the ice a lot, I think, for her. And like I say, with her being dressed up, that made her feel a lot better.
I think after my baby shower, I embraced it a bit more. It was my 20-week scan, and she scanned. She's like, and it's a boy. And I just knew deep down it was a boy, even though I wanted a girl. I was literally there like, can you check again? And she like zoomed in to his, you know, male parts and was like, it's definitely a boy. The last month of pregnancy was probably the nicest, because I did kind of prepare myself, being like, okay, we've got the pushchair, we've got the car, clothes. I'd packed my maternity bag, and I was just kind of like, okay, we're ready to do this. Then the morning of the 29th of January, my waters broke. I didn't really expect it to be like, wake up in the morning and bang, I'm going straight into the labour, I'm going to give birth on my due date. Do you remember it really well?
No, my memory is honestly so bad.
Because I was in pain when my waters broke, like that. So I feel like I don't remember it as much as I thought you or my mum would remember it.
I just remember we woke up quite late, didn't we?
My waters broke at 9.
Yeah, that's pretty late.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 10, 11. Yeah. Was it not? Was it 9?
We went into hospital at 12.
Oh, I don't know then.
I was 17. I just was thinking, oh, I just kind of want to be feeling safe. My dad drove me to the hospital with my mum and Jordan. There's literally 20 speed bumps the whole way.
We were going over these road bumps, which was quite funny. Well, not funny for us, but not for Chloe.
So every bump when I was having a contraction was just so uncomfortable. I'd got in the zone then of being like, okay, the baby's coming, the pains are getting stronger. I was trying to get my inner zen, not to scream and shout.
I think the journey sort of probably kicked in as we were on the way to the hospital. The nerves started to fall over me, yeah. I think I was just holding your hand. Are you all right? You all right? Everything all right?
I can't remember it all.
When we got to the hospital, they checked Chloe in. The room next to the room that we were in was the birthing room with the pool in.
I didn't write a birthing plan. All I wanted was a water birth. That was one thing, because I've always been like a water child. Do you remember how many centimetres I was when we got there?
No.
Oh my God, he's
6.
worse than me. No, that's when I got out of the bed. I was getting in more pain. So the midwife came in and put the diamorphine in my left leg. And that like knocked me out. I love a good nap. What did your mum do while I slept?
It's nothing. I just remember chilling on the couch. Mum was next to me. I was just on my phone.
How'd you go to sleep for 2 hours when you're in birth? And there's me and Jordan sitting there, sort of twiddling her thumbs, waiting for her to wake up.
I remember having to wake you up, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Chloe.
Yeah, well.
You got to have a baby now. Come on. You're like, yeah.
I didn't want to wake up.
No, you wouldn't, no.
When she finally aroused from her beauty sleep, the midwife checked her over.
In 4 hours, I'd gone 3 centimetres. I was 6 centimetres, I think, like, roughly, so I was really chuffed with that. I thought, I'm getting close to the end. I'm past 5. And then I stood up, and bang, I could feel his head between my legs.